Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, IamInAzure. Hope you all are doing good and safe wherever you are. So I am back again with a new content on Azure. So today we're going to discuss on CI/CD pipeline for Azure ARM templates. That is how to integrate ARM templates with Azure pipelines. So this is a requirement that one of our subscriber has requested in the comment section. So I just want to take that up today. Yeah, so let me just share my screen. I will just start with the prerequisites that we need. So, so we need to have a Azure organization first. Then inside Azure organization, we need to create a project, and in that project, we need to have a service connection. Now, what is the service connection? All the things I will show you on Azure portal. Sorry, in the DevOps portal. Then we need our ARM template ready for the deployment. So we need this in our repo in the sense like it can be a Git repository or Azure repos as well. So you can put it in Azure repos for now. So I will start on this. So yeah, I have created a repository with the name Az ARM Templates. So you just have to come here and create new repository. Then you will be able to see this default repository being set up. So right now I don't have any code here. I will create an ARM template which will deploy a key vault, and from there we will see how can we uh, integrate that with the Azure pipelines. Then I told you we need a service connection as well. So service connection is nothing but how you connect your services. Like if you want to deploy some service from Azure DevOps inside Azure portal, then you need to have a connection between these two portals. So you can use your own mail ID. I mean, if you have a subscription access or something like that, or else you have to create a service connection. So the service connection can be you have to go to project settings, scroll and check for service connection here. Then you have to create on new connection. So you can type, you can choose any one. So if you have an SPN, that is app registration already available, you can select Azure resource management and next. Then whether you want to create a new service principal or you have an service principal which is already existing, or you want to use a managed identity, or else if you are deploying some web app, then you can use the published profile of the web app as well. Or else yeah, so if you want a service principal to be created, you can come here and click next. Then you have to select the cloud, then the subscription ID, then you have to give the subscription name. Then you will have the app registration service principal ID, which is your client ID that you need to get. Then you have to pass this service principal key, which is your client secret that you need to pass, and you have to get your tenant ID. So all these details I have filled, and I have created a service connection here. Basically, that is Azure RM pipeline con. So this is connected, and if you have individual subscription access also, you can also be able to deploy this resources by using pipelines. So I will show that as well. So let's just go and start with this resource creation in the Visual Code. So I prefer Visual Code because it comes with a inbuilt extension. You have to install the extension, then you will be ready to go. So what is that extension? In the sense, you can go to extension. I have covered this in my earlier videos as well, but for the people who are new, I am just giving some idea again. So here you have Azure ARM template viewer. No, this is the one, Azure ARM template manager. So you can see this will help you to whenever you write your code, right? The snippets will be automatically be inserted like an intelligence. It will help you like an intelligence. I will show you how it works. But basically, right now you have to come here and you have to install this. So once you install, please restart this Visual Code one more time so that it will be available for you. So I will just open a new folder, or else yeah, I actually opened a new folder. The folder name is ARM templates. So I have created a folder here, and I don't have anything right now. So what I will do is I will create a key vault. So I will come here and click new, and I will create a folder first, which is key vault. I will put, yeah. Oh, this is file name. I'm sorry. So key vault, a folder already exist. Okay, so maybe I selected folder only, I believe. Let me just delete this. Come here, create a folder, and the folder name is key vault. And I will create files under this folder, which is my deployment file. So I will just put it as Azure deploy.json, and we will create the template, the parameter file by using this extension help, with the help of extension. So let's start with this. So when you install that extension, right? So I told you that you will get a benefit of getting the language automatically. That means you will get an intelligence automatically. So schema, then you have to pass this HTTP, yes, then schema dot management dot azure.com. So this is common for every ARM template. Basically, this schema will help you at what scope you are trying to deploy your uh, resources, and you have this version number as well. You can choose any version. You can choose the latest one as well. So you will have some better functionality. Then deployment template dot json. Yeah, there you go. You just have to enter your first line. Okay, I just put a wrong thing. So basically, you can copy this from the documentation also. I believe I just entered some wrong value. So let me just pull that up. So I need an ARM template for key vault, right? So I'm going to do that Azure key vault ARM template. Yeah, I will just take an example. And there you go. You have the schema. You can copy everything, but let me show you how the visual code will help you with the intelligence. So I will just copy this and I will put it here. Now, if you see, it says starting ARM template language server. So it will load all the ARM template schemas and it will help you in the intelligence. Once this is up, you will be able to see, you will be able to use the intelligence of the ARM template server. Yeah, just give a minute here. It is just taking some time. So once this extension is up, then this will help us with easy writing. So they have given how to use this. So if you just type ARM, then it will give you this. What is the type you want? Whether you want to deploy it at resource group, or you want to deploy it at management group, subscription group, or you have a tenant level. So basically, instead of I typing here this, I can just come here and actually I can type ARM and this. Yeah, it is still loading, right? So I'm not able to get anything here. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It is taking more time than usual. Let me open one more Visual Code instance. Yeah, I believe it's open now. Yeah, if you look at this, now you are able to say this ARM resource group template, whether you want to deploy it at resource group level or management group level, or you want to deploy it at subscription level or tenant level, all this. So I want at management group, so I will just enter this. So it will give you the exact scheme of the JSON that you can use. So the version name, all this is available. So I'm going to use this resource. So now I want to deploy a key vault, right? So I can just type key vault, then you will get it automatically. So you just have to hit enter, then it will populate everything. Yeah. So I don't want access policies enabled, so I will just remove this. I'm not going to use this key vault anyhow. I am just using it for demo, so I will delete it once I'm done. And this needs a tenant ID as well, so I can get that by using ARM template function. So I can just call subscription dot tenant ID. So this will give me the tenant ID of the subscription. And I am not going to create any secret also, so I will just delete this part as well. And key vault name, I can put any name, so I will put it as IamInAzure key vault CICD. Yeah, so this is enough. So basically you can parameterize this as well. If you want to parameterize, you can give it as a parameter also. So parameter, what you have to do, just you have to come here and control space. It will give you the intelligence, so you just have to enter, then it get automatically filled. If your type is a different one like object or integer, then you have to insert that, and you can add description. You have some other values here as well. You can add it in the metadata that you can check in my other video. But for now, parameter, I will just I want to parameterize my name. So what I will do is key vault name. Yeah, and I will use it here. So I can use this function again. So for the functions, you have to use brackets, parameters of, and key vault name. Yes. Now you can click on here to create a parameter file automatically, or else you can create a parameter file by yourself. But that extension is helping you to create a file. So new all parameters, and that's go. See, you have all the parameters here. So now I will use my name here. So key vault name is this. Yeah, you can have parameter files like production related one parameter file, development related one your POC environment one parameter file, something similar you can use, and you can deploy the same resource on different environments as well. Yeah, this is good. And I am seeing some exception here. What is this template? Column 50 is invalid. Template parameter. The template parameter is this at line number 16, and column 50 is not valid. The name property cannot be null or empty. Yeah, it's already provided. Not sure why is it giving this, but let's see. Yeah, so we have this file ready. So what we have to do is I have this ready here. Okay, fine. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this file in the Git repository. So to put it in Git repository, you have to clone the repository first. So for that, you can go to your repository, and this is the repository. You can click on clone, copy this, and you can come here on the in the folder inside which you want. So you can just when you right click, you will get an option called git bash. So you can, if you are good at git commands, you can use git bash here, or else if you are already using some third-party tools, you can use that as well. I generally prefer to use a third-party tool called git.is, which comes handy, and it is easy to use. So I can, when you install git.is, that is .is git for Windows, you will get these options like git clone, git create repository, git other parameters also. Like, so you can type the command git clone, or else you can just use some third-party tools. So yeah, in the backend, if you look at this, even this third-party tool is using commands, which is git clone, then the URL and the path to which it want to clone. So basically, the third-party tools also going to use the same things. So you have this folder ready. What I will do is I will just move this to here, and now you have this here. Yeah. Now what can we do is I will push this code. So again, I use this git and push. So it is always suggested that you use feature branches when you are working with repositories, but this is demo, so I'm just going with the main branch. And yeah, so the code is pushed. You can go to repository and just refresh this. So yeah, I missed it. Actually, I have to commit it first, then I have to push. I'm sorry. So commit. So these two files I want to commit. So key vault files added. So basically you run the command git, you will first stage them, then you will commit them. So this tool will help you with the same. So it will anyhow run the same commands in the backend. And now I will push this, push to main branch. Yeah. So this is done. I will go here and just refresh this. There you go. You have these files here. So I have the files, I have the connection, service connection, and I have the project. So the prerequisites are covered. So now we will start with the pipeline creation. So yeah, so for pipeline creation, you can just go here and create new pipeline. And you can go with Azure and this, and here you can select your file, YAML file. If you have a file already existing in your main branch or any branch, you can use that, or else you can just go with the starter file. So this will list this. The other way you can do, you can come here as you can go to repository, and here you have an option called build setup. So when you click on that, you will basically come to the same page. There you go. So it is just giving you some basic idea. The basic YAML configuration. So what I will do is I will create a task here to deploy. So the CICD, which is the integration of ARM templates with Azure pipelines, involves basically you can do the same thing by using three ways. So you can use ARM template task, which is readily available. So when you search for ARM template deployment, this is the task that you can automatically use. Or else if you are good at PowerShell commands, you can write PowerShell commands also to deploy the same thing. So you can, I believe I have covered them in my earlier videos, like how to deploy by using ARM templates, by using PowerShell, how to deploy ARM templates by using PowerShell. You can check that video. So you have to basically use the same commands here, or else you can use the copy command and deploy task activity as well. So there are different ways. So for now, I will just go with the deployment task, which is easy, and you will get all the configurations here. So at what scope you want to deploy. So I want to deploy it at resource group. Then the Azure Resource Manager connection. This is the same connection that you will create at the uh, create under project settings. So what this will help you, you can see here. So this will help you to get access to the deployment scope. So I will just select subscription. So you will be able to see service connections here. And if you are already having access to some subscriptions, you will be able to see subscriptions also. So even though you select a subscription here, a service connection will be automatically created at the backend, and it will be available here. So, and the subscription name you can select. Yeah, there you go. Then the action, what type of action you want, whether you want to delete a resource group or update some resources inside resource group. So our task is updating the resource group. Then you can select resource group. So for now, I will just leave it blank. I will fill it here. Yeah, rest of the things I will fill on the console here. Yeah, so you will see this thing. Then I need a resource group, right? So I will just put enter here. So it will list all things. So I want a resource group, and my resource group name will be, yeah, I can just give here any name. So resource group, I will be creating this on the fly. Then the other point is yeah, location. I prefer this to be in central India. Action is fine, template is fine. Now I have to give where exactly my files are located. So I can just go here and use this CSM file. So this is the deployment file that I have to use. I mean the Azure deploy.json file. So you can use parameters also. If you have parameterized this, you can use parameters or variables. For now, I will just use the system defined parameters. So which is this one. So my file is located at sources directory, and my folder name is key vault, and my file name is azure deploy.json. Yeah, so basically this build.sources directory will give you the base location, which is your this location where your files are located, Git repository. And I am going inside that. I have a folder called key vault, and the file name is azure.deploy. So similarly, I will give my parameter file as well. So my parameter file also located at the same location, but with a different file, different name. So my file name is actually this one. So I will just copy this and I will put it here. Yeah, that's it. Basically, if you want to output your deployments, and if you want to send out some mails, you can do all that things. But for now, I'm good now. So I will just save this. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, one more thing I missed to tell you. Yeah, you have this trigger, right? So your trigger is on main branch. So whenever you push some code to your main branch, this pipeline will automatically get triggered. You don't need to do anything. It is just automated. And you are using a virtual machine in the backend, which is Ubuntu. You can use Windows, or else you can also use self-hosted uh, pool as well if you want. Yeah, so let's go now, and pipeline you will be able to see here. So my pipeline name is this. So what I will do, I will just go here and let me show you how it automatically triggered basically. So yeah, first let me run it manually, and then I will trigger it automatically. So let's just run this. detected some issues. Yeah, invalid. Okay, so what is that? Configure trigger value edit. Okay, pipeline again. Okay, so seems like there is some error with the indentation with the YAML file. Let me check that. Oh no, this is not that file. Sorry, my pipeline name is wrong. Yeah, so this is the pipeline. I'm sorry. Okay, so I will just run this now. Yeah, so the job has started, and I will show you this in my Azure portal. Yeah, I will just search for IamInAzure resource group. So my resource group name is IamInAzure, right? So that's what we put it here. Okay, that was the name that we have given in the pipeline. So let's just wait here. Also, we can monitor. Let me click on this. Job is pending. Yo, yeah, this needs permissions first. So I have to give permissions. Permit. Yeah, now this will start. Yeah, it is looking for an agent in the backend, and it has taken the. If you look at this initialized job, you see it picked up actually the Ubuntu machine. So this initialize job will initialize our job. It will take the virtual machine, then it will do all the configurations, and it will give us for the usage. The pipeline will basically run on this virtual machine. Okay, so we got a message exception. Let's read out that exception first. Okay, so at least one deployment failed. Parameter access policies is not defined. Access policies is not defined, but I have removed them. Let me check here. Uh, the parameter access policies is not defined. But where is that? Deployment failed. Task failed while creating. Okay, the parameter is not defined. Let me check it here. Yeah, my resource group is created, but let me check why the deployment failed. Deployments, and if I go here, I can just go to template, and I have here everything. Okay, but I haven't used this, so from where exactly this is coming now? Is it like I selected a wrong thing? Edit. No, everything is fine here. Uh, Azure deploy dot parameters is correct. Keyword deployment, enable deployment, true, subscription name, all looks good. Did I miss anything? don't know. I don't understand what went wrong. The parameter is not defined, then it should. Okay, let me check in the portal. Come here. Deployment failed. The parameter access policy is not defined. Add request. The parameter. But where exactly this field is used? Template. Not sure why is this picking the wrong file. Let me rerun this. Template validation completed successfully. So deployment name is this. Let's see how it goes this time. Okay, it failed now also. The parameter is not specified. Where exactly this parameter is defined now? What is this new exception? Oh, I think we have to give this access policies, but let's give it a blank and put a comma here and save this, and let's push this now. So again, I'm using this tool and commit first. So what I did, access policies property is added. I believe this is the exception. Let's see. Now this is committed and I'm running push. So I'm pushing to the main branch and let's see here. Okay, so this time this git clone gave error because I have some commits already made on my main branch. So those commits are actually, let me show you. If you look at here, Azure pipelines.aml file is automatically created. This is the file that we have saved while creating the pipeline. That is why you are seeing this. And this is not available on my local machine. That is why I'm not able to push that. So what I have to do, I have to pull first. So pull that. Then once I have the file here, then I can push my changes. Yeah, you see this file is available now, and now I can push. Yeah, so now when you come here and let's just refresh this and go to your pipelines. So your pipeline is already running because uh, you have a trigger on main branch and you have pushed code to main. Now let's go and see how the job is performing. Yeah, this time this ARM template is going through, I believe. Let's see. I will just go to this resource group again, just refresh this. So there is a deployment happening. Let me go to overview. Okay, so right now it is not showing any resources. Let this pipeline finish. Yeah, so basically, yeah, this is finished. So you should be able to see the resource now. Yeah, so this is the resource that you have here. So basically, this is how you can create your ARM CI/CD for your ARM templates. So I just showed you for Key Vault. So if you have different other resources, you can deploy whatever the resource, whatnot. You can just create ARM templates and you can deploy. You can actually move yourself from ARM templates to Azure Bicep as well. So they have support for Bicep also. I mean, in the CI/CD, you can deploy Bicep files also. So you can try that as well. So that's all I have for now. Yeah, if you like the content, please share the content and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, please do comment in the comment section. And if you need any content going further, please let me know in the comment section as well. I will be happy to help on that. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye.